Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my corner of the internet. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody had a good week. I am currently, it's Sunday. I did not get a chance to film this on Saturday and have it up for y'all, but I'll try to get it up this afternoon. I know it's a long weekend, so maybe I'll have something to watch Monday. Or at least it is here in the States. So I've changed things up a little bit, just trying to not get bored. So this is Croc Torta something, I don't know, tan, I don't know. It's VDS as always. And then it has undyed on the inside. This is one of the ones I acquired from the buy sell trade person that I got all my other covers from. So yeah, this is kind of what I've got right now, trying to, like I said, change things up. I did put this clear jelly dash in here. It does have a pocket. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. And then I just stuck this up front. I just wanted a little change from pink. I still have my Beverly plans here because I don't know what I want to do with this whole area here. I don't know what I want to turn this into. I'm just trying a different vibe. These are multi-checklists from Plan with B that I had bought her Post-its that had this in it. And then I took somebody's freebies, print off freebies of coffee and printed over them. Who is this? Hold on. Minimal Kylie. So these are, I think they were like cards you could print or whatever. I just put it over Post-it notes and then printed them off. I found them when I was looking for something to put on here, and I just put them in here so I could use them. That's basically what that is. Hold on. Sorry, I'm waiting on my blood sugar to come up. I had a cookie, and I'm going to drink a protein shake while I talk to y'all and see if my blood sugar comes up. Give it a minute. So anyway, so I thought I'd get this week planned. I have been working hard in my planner, and I'm sorry about the glare. Let me turn it while I talk for a second. So I have been working in my planner to kind of get things done and fully move in here, because I've been kind of holding back because I wasn't sure if I was going to be in this or personal. And if you hear the wind and stuff outside, it's because we have all of our windows open. It is gorgeous today. It's overcast and windy, so we have all the windows open and doors open and airing out the house. We always do this on days that we can, just to get new air in here and circulate everything. But it's supposed to storm later, so they'll all have to be shut in just a little bit. But it said not until 2. But we're going to get severe thunderstorms, and we're under tornado warnings because of the bad thunderstorms. I guess they're hitting west of us in like Alabama and stuff. Anywho, but if you hear outside, that's what that is. But anyway, I've been working really hard in here to kind of move all the way in and see how it feels. And see if I'm going to stay in this size. I did take all my home renovation things and just kept general to do to buy, personal to do to buy. We're just not at the home reno station yet. I want to get some more of the last reno paid off. I'd kind of like to get at least 80% of it paid off before we start doing other stuff. So we can do it in stages. There's nothing that's really gotta do tomorrow. We can live how it is. There's nothing really off. It's just small things, and I think, you know, if we're going to do it, we need to do it in stages. So anyway, I put those up, so that did make some room in here. I kept like my gift cards and tickets that we have. I have some movie tickets. I have a Maurice's coupon that I need to use by March 1st with my rewards. And then I have a Texas Roadhouse free apps. I pick a couple up. We eat there, you know, regularly. But I pick a couple up every time I go to my vet. They have them out for free until they're gone or whatever, just as like advertising. I think Texas Roadhouse puts them out. Anyway, and I pick 2 or 3 up every time I go. I give them to my kids if they're going out on like a date or going out to eat with friends, and then we use them too. Left my work office thing in here. I still have a few things I want to get there. We will be working on the yard. That's a little different than the reno. I need to finish putting down our pavers. When spring starts to kind of hit, I want to start working on the yard a little bit. That stuff will just pay as we go because that's small stuff, but I want to get some, I'm thinking of putting some galvanized gardens out front. I have a big rock bed in front of my house because it's like in the corner and it comes off the house, and you can't really plant grass or anything in there. It just washes all away, and like sod would wash away, or, you know, stuff. So it's a huge rock bed. So I'm thinking like a galvanized garden with maybe some like succulents or something in it, because those kind of thrive in the Florida sun. So anyway, and I want to put it like a trellis on like around my big kitchen window. I have a big kitchen window that looks out the front, and if I put a trellis around it, I was thinking of putting some like gardenia or honeysuckle or something that'll kind of grow fast up the side of the house. Anyway, thoughts. Office travel, I left that in here, and then I left a couple pages just in case I'll need something else. And then my regular grocery lists. This all got done. My granddaughter had her birthday party. It was so cute. She loves dinosaurs, y'all. And if you're on my Instagram, I had a story that showed like the little dinosaur, the mashed potato volcano her mom made with like gravy, and then she had dino nuggets, and she made like colored eggs that were cracked to look like dino eggs, and had different like rocks and broccoli tree. It was amazing. She did an amazing job. And like the kids had dino nuggets, and we all had like pizza and sliders and stuff, and she had a ton of people there. But it turned out really good. But anyway, super cute. Groceries, we need, my husband needs apples, I think that's the only thing we need. Trader Joe's, and then extra grocery pages, because I go pretty, I'll just jot notes down on this and then pull them out. Y'all never see them, but I just pull them out and throw them away. I still have these in here, these to-do lists. I want to kind of take them out and slit them, I think. And then I can pull them out like a piece at a time and keep them. I think I'm going to end up slitting them. Anyways, so working hard, did my goals here. I kept this goal overview. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I may end up taking this out and putting in my other one, because this is kind of like long-term goals. These are the things I'm not doing in 2026, but this is just long-term goals, like life goals kind of. My mental health goals, I kind of broke those down after I made some notes. My finance goals, broke those down. Relations, so relationships and stuff like that. And then things I want to do quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily, just in my planning life. And I think these goal planning pages, I'm going to do one of these each month. So I'm going to come in here and put in March, kind of the goal, 2 big steps to achieve it, and then those little steps, you know, break those down and see what that looks like for March. Because last year what I did is I took each like goal, so I do like mental health, I do, you know, but I think I'm just going to do them a month at a time, and kind of start them small. This is going to be my overall like quarterly, monthly planning for my goals, and then my monthly goals, each month's goals. But I don't think I'm going to end up using this one. I may end up keeping this one and just keep track of what I actually achieved for the quarter or the month, not planning, but achieving what I achieved, wins or whatever. And then this was my spending guide. Lavender Techo put these out. So on the front you get like intention, goals, rewards, have a planner low buy for all of 2026 with decreased planner hopping. So no covers. I can't buy a cover unless I sell 2 to replace the one. Only replace most used stuff. So I will replace like my gel pen refills. I use a ton of those. Things like that. Only planner hop per quarter. I'm going to try to keep my planner hopping from like, I'm not saying I won't go into personal. I'm just saying, you know, like only a quarter at a time, and kind of look at what my quarter's doing, and then at least, you know, try to keep it. That would get me down to like 4 times a year instead of like every other week. So I'm going to try that and see, you know, because summer comes and I'm going to want something probably a little more portable. I'm still trying to decide if this is okay to carry back and forth to work. I'm trying to decide if I want something more portable than this, because I'm realistic with myself. There is no way in heaven's green earth that I would leave my stuff at home. My anxiety just won't let me. So, and I don't tend to do well with having multiple planners. So anyway, you can do that and then have rewards, but I'm having trouble coming up with rewards because I don't want to replace it with buying. Like, I don't want to say, okay, you can buy a planner kit if you only hop, you know, for 2 quarters, you know, on the quarter for 2 quarters or something like that. I could do that. Don't get me wrong. That's not an issue, but I have a ton of stickers that I need to use. Honestly, I have enough that would probably get me through all of 2026 as much as I use them. I didn't even use my February kit this year that I bought from Southern Belle Plans because I was afraid to put it in anywhere because I couldn't decide on a size, and that kind of irked me. That's why I've been like, you doing too much. So anyway, but then you can come in each month and do like category, spending limit, priority, you know, okay items, no buy items, and then mark whatever month we're in. Or you can use this for all year and then, you know, mark off all the months that you didn't, yet you stuck to this or whatever. Either way, you could use it, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it each month, and then see kind of how I'm doing, or like okay items and no buy items may change a little bit as the months go over, because like I know I'm going to need pen refills this month, or I know I'm going to be, you know, replacing Kokuyo paper or something, which I shouldn't. I still have 3 reams left from last year. But anyway, so, and then I was going to do one for each like big spending category that we have. So I was going to do like planner for me, clothes for me. Then I was going to do like grocery is our biggest spend. And then I was thinking like grocery out to eat, and then or food in general, and then stuff we didn't plan for. Like walking around Walmart, oh, let me grab this. Well, we didn't really plan for that, so let's not do that. So I want to kind of put some limitations around general spending. Okay items to buy, not okay items to buy, around general unplanned spending. And then returns, I haven't had any. I need to put my FSA down, but I want to track it, my husband and mine, because we do put money in our FSA and then we use it, but I don't always track that we get all our money back, so I need to do that. Amazon plans, like I said, I haven't really closed. I need to come in here and update all these because I wasn't sure that I was going to stay in Franklin Covey Compact, so I kind of haven't been writing things down like I should be, which doesn't really make any sense, but anyway. If you're a planner person that hops, you understand sometimes if you don't think you're going to be in something, you're like, do I want to write anything down because am I going to stay in this? It's a block. I can't help it. Online orders, I did not get it off to a good start for the year. I did buy a Giglio XL undyed. It's gorgeous. I was afraid to miss the window to find one because you can't find one. And anyway, so family wish list, my wish list. It's my YouTube. I need to update it. Content ideas if I have any. I can update my inside out words here. I need to catch up a couple of days. January journaling, line a day for February. I just need to catch up this week. That'll be good. I don't have to go back too many days. So I'm trying to catch up with these and get into a routine. I haven't even been really in a routine. I just haven't done anything to keep up with it. I did track at least my symptoms a little bit. I can catch these up and then catch up my sleep from my Oura Ring and stuff. But all I've decided to keep tracking was like my sleep and my stress. I did put in a box for my mental health. I did that a while back, like a 1 through 10 scale on my mental health. I think Whoops, I did it again, has one that she did it, and then Crystal Plans put it out as like your mental health days. I think I'm gonna start tracking it, but just because some days are worse than others, and I want to kind of be able to show that to my mental health providers and kind of see where things are. My wellness thing, going to the gym, haven't been to the gym. Steps, I can get that off my Oura Ring. I need to update that. Again, my gym thing, I really need to go to the gym. Unplanned out to eat. So Friday, we were off. What did we eat Friday? What did we do Friday? Oh, we had a ton of errands. And then we had, we went to my granddaughter had like a dinner at my in-laws. She always does like a spaghetti dinner for them or whatever they want. And my granddaughter wanted spaghetti and broccoli and cheese casserole. She's 6. They don't quite go together, but that's what she wanted, and that's what she got. And then she had our birthday party for all of her friends on Saturday. But Saturday, instead of going out to dinner for Valentine's Day, we ended up coming home, renting the new Now You See Me magician movie on Prime. I think we bought it, actually. And then we ordered from Smash Brothers, which is a food truck. Smash Bros. They have online ordering, so you can like order ahead to pick it up. Those were so good. They use Wagyu beef and all fresh ingredients of whatever they have on the truck. And man, so good. Nothing's canned, nothing's processed or anything like that. They make it all fresh with like fresh beef and things like that, non-frozen fresh beef. And oh my God, they like hand form the patties and everything. So good. Delicious, actually. We've done smash burgers on like the griddle and stuff. Am I still in frame? Yeah. Okay, it's coming up. So I knew I was feeling better. Oh, it ends in 3 days. So we've done smash burgers and stuff on the griddle and stuff, and they're good. But man, those were top notch. So we ate smash burgers and watched the new movie and had the best time, and did not bother going out. We were going to. We even came home from our granddaughter's party, and I was like, oh, we're gonna, get ready and go out. And the wait lines were just astronomical. Like when we got online, the wait times astronomical by like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because it was a Saturday. Nope, not worth it. We are gonna start keto in March. We're gonna try it. My husband has had like neck surgery and back surgery and stuff like that, and he has a lot of inflammation. I'm in menopause and, have ADHD and I have a lot of brain fog, and I know the keto diet has helped me in the past, and I think it's going to help him. So we're going to do the keto diet. I won't focus so much on carbs because I have a tendency to lose weight drastically, because not only did I have the gastric bypass, I can't eat carbs because I have diabetes and I have reactive hypoglycemia and all the things. So I try not to eat a bunch of carbs. But I'm not going to focus so much on carbs. I'm going to focus on getting more protein, more fat, and eating whole foods, and see if it helps like my inflammation and my brain fog and my joints and things like that. It has helped in the past. So this is just the information to like things to avoid, things we can eat, what our macros should be. And then snacks that we had, that we keep on hand to, eat quick to satisfy us, to like stay on it and not grab for processed foods. And then groceries for the week, things that we usually keep on hand to like make sure that, again, we stay on track. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pre-plan 5 weeks of meals. I don't know that I'll get the whole 5 before we start, but I want to start. I think I can go probably back through my Pinterest and come up with at least 3 before we start. And then I'm going to write all the ingredients that I have to have, all of them. And then this will get me, and then I'm going to rotate through them. So this will get me through 5 rotations. I might put a 6th one here, and just put a highlighted line here and have 6 of them. That'll get me through 6 rotations of this meal plan here. And then all I have to do is, you know, I can add another one if I want, or if we get bored, I can add another one. I can, and as I come up with them, I can switch them in and out. But I mean, I won't carry all 6 with me. What I'll do is I'll, you know, keep 1 or 2 in here, the current one and the next one. Sorry, that was my husband. He's cooking collards and smoking a roast on the smoker while we're waiting on the storm to get here before he gets here. When it's overcast, it works really well because it helps control the temperature and stuff on the smoker. Anyway, so I'll have these in like reserve and stuff, so I don't have to think about it, because if I have to meal plan, that'll be the death of me. And then we promised that every Sunday we would spend an hour in the kitchen prepping. So we'll get all the vegetables cooked or whatever, or the cut up and like put together, and then we'll I would like to cook like at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays meat maybe, or have him on Sunday smoke like 2 or 3 things, and we can put them in the refrigerator, and all we have to do is heat it up, and I can cook the side or whatever. We're going to figure out a way to like really make it thing, because when we did it in the past and we stuck to it for like a year, that's how we did it, was like grilling chicken and then putting it in the refrigerator, and we just heat it up, and we only have to cook the sides when we get home, whatever. Those kind of things really make all the difference in this. And then like on Monday or Tuesday, we can cook the rest of the week's meat, or we have 3 different meats and we have enough for the whole week, and just have different sides with it, and we can kind of like buffet style it all week. Those kind of things really worked for us. So anyway, outfit tracker, been keeping track of that, bucket list, affirmations, put my tarot up here. I did get my 2026 in here, the quarter, and then each week's. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my monthly tarot. I like the current one I have. It's on the back of it's in the back of this. So I think I may end up like, because I end up keeping these sometimes. So I may end up keeping these next year and keep my tarot on the back. But anyway, I'm sure y'all can hear that wind. Anyway, because I don't keep my dailies, and that's where I put my weekly. So I'm going to have a whole year of my quarterly and weekly tarot, and then the monthly will just go on here. I may end up keeping these next year or something. Anyway, my yearly stuff, I still need to put in my birthdays. Like I said, I've really been working in here, but I haven't gotten all of it done. Adulting list is up to date. This is my quarterly list. I can mark off. I'm gonna do it with my pen. There it is. I'll mark off Valentine's Day. This week's Fat Tuesday. I gotta figure out what I'm cooking. Oh, I have some jambalaya in there. Yep, that's what we'll end up eating. Okay. Alrighty. So this is my monthly. I did this. We're gonna take a trip to Disney. It's gonna end up being a girls' trip. My husband's gonna stay here with the dogs. My little dog's not doing well, and we don't want to leave her by herself, so gift. Got her card. We got her a remote control dinosaur where she chases like a Jurassic Park Jeep. It chases a Jurassic Park Jeep. She's so excited. I already got her card and she got a gift. So I don't need to do that. I picked up my dog's meds. Like I said in the Friday flip, my dog's shot isn't in stock. We're going to see how she does. If not, I'll have to pay them more money to get her Librela shot. They raised it to like $100 this year, her Librela shot for her arthritis. That's crazy, y'all. My poor little doggy. My daughter's friend, though, is going to see if she can, like, I think I'm going to ask her and see if she can get me like a discount or something. She's a vet tech at a clinic, or vet. She's the manager at a clinic and a vet tech, but the manager. See if they're any cheaper. Maybe I'll go to her clinic and get them. Even if I have to go there, whatever. I need to start setting up March. Let me put that on my to-do list. March setup the next 2 weeks. I still have today and tomorrow off, so I think I could probably get March done. And probably the rest of my stuff. Because it's still pretty early. It's only noon. I still have all day. So I think I can get most of my March set up. Oh, I took out my books out of here, and I'm just going to write my books and the date down on here until this is full, and then transfer it to my other big thing. And I put it in like my side chick little clear cover. This March, my quarterly print list. I kind of have it all done out. I think I'm going to also print out my quarter today or tomorrow. Go through and print all of it out, and make sure, or at least mark off what I do have or what I don't need to print, you know. Because like I think like my symptom tracker, I think I have it for the rest of the year. My gratitude tracker, I think I have it for the rest of the year. But I went through and made a list of all the things that I actually, you know, for sure need through here, and then, you know, let's see, paper, Tomoe River paper, Stalogy paper, Mead paper. And I'm going to add work paper. So I do throw some of that in here. So, okay. But since I have a couple of days off, and it doesn't really take me that long because I've been printing for a couple of years now. It takes me less than 30 minutes to print for the whole quarter. And I think even like my calendars and stuff, I'm going to print for the rest of the year, because I'll be hopping back and forth between here and personal anyway, so it'll get used. Task management, this is for April. I have all of that in here. All right, so we're on to my weeklies. I do think I'm going to end up, this is this week. I did all of my stuff. I think I am going to end up changing up my weeklies. I might end up keeping, see, I'm not sure. I did stick these back here in like my work section. I think I'm going to end up changing up my weekly. I don't know. Hold on. All right, I stuck my weekly back up here, but because I just don't want to flip through my work section. I don't know if I want to keep this for work, like in the back, and I'll just keep a couple of weeks at a time, or what. I've been thinking about what I want for a weekly in my personal, like my personal life weekly. I think I want to separate them again. I know, like, I'm just getting bored, y'all. I'm getting bored of this, like, overview. But there's not much out there. You either have a vertical that's timed, you have a horizontal that's kind of Hobonichi week style. You can have a week on 2 pages, and I do have that. I have this from ADH, Lily Paper Co., Kim over at ADH done. This is hers. This was nice, but it wasn't enough for work and home. But that's okay if I was separating them. And there's a spot for every day. And I had my weekends sharing like a section, and then this was like my priorities. And that's okay if my week isn't super busy, but sometimes my week can be super busy. I don't know. And then I drew a line here and had like 4 sections of to-dos, just because I don't need to, like, I would rather have 4 sections of to-dos than have, you know, and I could have like errands that I need to run or calls I need to make, and then at-home things to get done, general and like specialty projects or something. And then down here I was putting different things. I could put my meals down here. I could, you know, and then keep track of a few things here. And I liked this. I might try it again. I only have this one. I have to print some more off. I might give it a go again, just to kind of see how I like it again. I don't know. Then I have all these weeklies I need to use up. As I said, like, if I can use them for work, that'll be fine. Then I also have this. This is a Peanuts Planner Co. freebie on her Facebook. It's a week on 2 page. I have big boxes that I could put stuff in, and then have a running to-do list on both sides. But I kind of like this broken up instead. I don't know. I don't know, but anyway. So this is going to be my next week. I'm 40 minutes in and I'm just now starting to plan, but this is going to be my next week. I don't have a bunch going on. I do at work. I need to come in and finish filling out my work because I know I have things going on at work. Like this is I will be in-house this day, and this day. So this is and then it's a payroll week. Like I said, we're going to try to do Disney this day. It'd be nice if I could work from home that day. Or not home from home, but from in town that day. I can get some stuff done. So I need to decide if we're going to stay the night. We may or may not. I'm not sure. Honestly, If we stay the night, it'd probably be like go down Friday night, go to the park Saturday, and come back Saturday night. Just because they're usually done by like 5 or 6. I would like them to see the night show, but like a full day is a lot. And then and if we do, we need to pack. I need to finish my CEUs. I probably will not get that done today. So CEUs, I need to finish getting my, no. I can't do that until my fingerprints come back, so might as well not put that on this week's to-do. I need to make meetings with staff this week and next. And then I have anything else going on this week? I go Monday and get my fingerprints. Nope, I don't have anything else. Oh, I need to put in my leave. I'm putting it in both places for next week's leave. I need to pick up my FMLA paperwork for my mom. I need to follow up on my mom's cat neutering. I don't know. Spelled right? Don't know. I need to make them appointments. She got some kittens, and she's got like a mama kitty over there that she needs to have fixed. And there's a place in town that we can take them because they're a bunch of strays. Let's see if there's anything on my adulting list that needs to get done. Oh, I did my shower the other weekend. I didn't write it down. Oh, I need to get my car cleaned. I'll do that Monday. I went and had it serviced. We changed the cameras out. Not last weekend, the weekend before. Or was it last weekend? It may be on last weekend. Yeah, it was. So, what day did I go pick up her meds? The 13th. And I picked up her meds on the 13th. Oh, I changed out my toothbrush last weekend too. I pulled off my nails. I'm letting them grow out. They just look ragged and they're super thin. I can't do anything with them. And I grow nails. There's no reason I shouldn't keep my own nails. So I'm just letting them grow out. Okay, everything else looks okay. Oh, I need to, no, it's not until, I don't think I go back to therapy until this week here. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I go back this week. I think I go back this following week. Okay. So that looks okay. This has been my dailies. And honestly, they've been working. I said we had I did this. We had a very busy Friday. My granddaughter's birthday party on Saturday and stuff. We didn't end up doing anything else. I'll do those tomorrow. I need to go over there and do it. There's a few things I need to get done today. I need to clean my dishwasher, my washing machine, my disposal, and my microwave. And then, I need to do the fridge clean out because they don't care that it's a holiday. They're not off. And, oh, I have the ice machine that I need to clean today. Okay. And then I already did Monday. I'm going to go ahead at least and do I'll go ahead and time these. If I break up my, see, this is my problem. If I break up my personal and work, what do I do with my dailies? I'm finding more and more I don't really need a daily for home except on like the days I'm off. Maybe like there's a few things I gotta get done, like go by the store or pick something up, or if my mom needs something, but like there's not a lot. Like I'm not coming home and mopping my house or that kind of thing. I get that mostly done on the weekend or like Friday night or something like that. So these end up being mostly for work. Mostly. Then I'm thinking like, well, I could keep like my dailies in one of those A5 books for work and then take work dailies out of here completely. I don't know. I waver back and forth. This does work. And that's fine. But you always wonder, if that would work better or, whatever. Oh, I'm into Monday. Okay. This is, and my husband has a eye appointment. And 9. Okay. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, so these are working so far. Let's see what I can do for the week. Do I have anything besides work? No. Except Monday. Tuesday is Fat Tuesday. And it's the Lunar New Year. Year of the Fire Horse. Officially comes in. I'm not surprised storms are coming through today. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's besides work. And this is just my regular stuff. It's not like anything I gotta do. Sorry, that was my husband again. That man, God bless him. I love him. Like, he's like, why are you so jealous? Because I don't want nobody taking you. Because that man just made me German potato salad. And it tastes like my grandmother's. It is the best stuff. It's hot with like vinegar and mustard and onions. Oh my God, it's so good. He did so good with it. Oh, anyway. So yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing in these weeks that I need to, like, do, really. Already have all my stuff done. They're just my regular meetings. So, anyway. It's my therapy notes, so I don't have that big packet of goals anymore back here, so that's kind of thinned it down. This is my work stuff. I did throw some of these sheets back here because I was making some notes, and then I'll just take it out. I'll put it in my phone, my electronic files, and because like I've gotten my planner on Microsoft, my OneNote, and my Microsoft Tasks. I've kind of gotten like the hang of an electronic for work, like with reminders and time blocking and things like that. So that's working out. I still like keep my to-dos on paper and things like that as I go through and think of them, but then I plan them on my calendar with time blocking and events and things, reminders and things. So that seems to be working. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. I'm doing so well with digital. And then I did all of my budget all the way through the end of the quarter. That's what I worked on too. I actually have it, and I got all like my budget pieces like rewritten in Franklin Covey compact size. My kind of worked out my budget routine, monthly and weekly routine. Yeah, so I did work on that. Like I said, I've just been trying to like really get in here and not change sizes, but like figure out what I need to update and things like that. And that's kind of how I've not been hopping. I said I wasn't going to hop until I had this system figured out. I'm going to try to only hop every quarter. That was one of my goals. I want to hop less. I'd really like to stay in the rest of the year. I honestly have enough, I have enough covers to do that. It's not an issue. The wind is really picking up, y'all. It's gotten way worse since I started this video. I have enough covers to like hop in and out of that it really shouldn't be an issue. It really shouldn't be a problem to like stay in Franklin Covey compact. But like you know, it does get thick. So that's why I like to get my system decided. I think that'll make or break it too, because if I decide to break up like home and personal, I might end up going back to personal because I just don't need the whole Franklin Covey compact size. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, who knows? Right now, if it wasn't for work, I wouldn't even need a daily, really, like I said, except for the days that I'm off and I have things to do. But I could almost, like if I did those here, I could just check them off. It wouldn't be that big a deal. But I am used to like not seeing this whole thing. That was one part that was a problem, is like seeing the whole week at a glance kind of gets overwhelming. But I do like having my things broke up into to-dos, where here it's just like a running list, because I don't know. Anyway, maybe I could do something different. Maybe like instead of having this long list of Alistair method to do, I could do like a different kind of list. Like with personals, I have like these, like mail to send, but they're like, that would be good for to-dos. Maybe even put the task management in there, and then like break like calls and have a list, errands and have a list on my personal side. I don't know. This is my cut and checklists and cut paper that I have that's available and personal to me right now. And then I also have like this. I have like all my yearly tracking and calendars and stuff, my actual inserts, and some personal dashboards I had at the beginning of the year. But I mean, I don't have that much personal stuff. If I do personal, I'm really going to have to print some stuff. Where Franklin Covey Compact, I have plenty of stuff. Anyway, that's kind of how that's going. Yeah, so I do have my week planned out. I know kind of what I need to do. This will fill up as it goes, but I don't need to put it on any certain day. I already have like that filled out, and then if I come up with stuff, I'll figure out, you know, once I figure out this, the rest can kind of fall in line. Anyway, I can put on like Tuesday. I can put in leave for the following week. My mom has a doctor's appointment. I need to make sure the leave's in. But I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. So let me know what you think. Again, I don't know. If you got any suggestions for a weekly that would kind of break it up. Like I said, that wind is getting really bad. It's going to be a heck of a storm. So if you have any ideas on like a weekly that kind of breaks it up, I like this for work, but I don't think I need it for personal. I just have personal like in here. I'm getting kind of bored. This has been working for me for quite a while. Like I've had this layout for quite a while in personal and Franklin Covey Compact, so I think that's part of it too. Maybe I need to just switch it up in Franklin Covey Compact size and see what happens. Maybe it'll give it a renewed and I won't want to hop to personal. If I have like a little bit of new here. So I also took out all my cards. I kept a couple in here, but like the majority of my cards I moved. I ended up buying this. It's a magnet for the back of my phone, and I have my cards stuck in here, so, and my driver's license. I ended up putting this here. I don't have it on the back of my phone now because I'm filming on it, but anyway, All right, so let me know what you think. What do you think I should do? Like I said, I have plenty of these covers. I can hop in and out, and I have 3 Gilio Medium XL that I can hop in and out of. I could put up my other covers and be perfectly fine, I guess. And just keep them out for personal times, you know what I'm saying? So let me know. If you have a good weekly, let me know how you do it. If you split work and personal, you know, in the same thing, let me know how you do it. All right. Like I said, hope y'all have a great week. I hope everybody stays safe. And until next time, y'all. Bye.